All right, so here we are on X today, and we are going to see what Dax has to say. I hope that I pronounced it correct. We are going to see what Dax said regarding codex. Okay, now for those of you who do not know who Dax is building open code AI. He has an open source project of very famous one, Open Code AI. And he is saying Codex is by far a better coding model than Opus. Anyone who knows anything understands this, but the whole industry should reflect on why Opus is the most popular. People assume whatever is the smartest will win, but the old rules of product are still what determine everything. Now, for me personally, this is me over here, Cloud Overflow. You can follow me. I cancelled my cloud subscription as well in favor of Codex. Software engineers, I've seen mostly like this is the trend on X. Software engineers who are very experienced, they mostly prefer going with Codex rather than using cloud. Cloud code is mostly like it writes a lot of lines for you, and at times it can miss stuff and it can go overboard. And it's good for those who are vibe coding, but if you're doing some serious software engineering, Codex is the software is the agent to go to. Okay. And now if you look at the comments over here, nonsense. Matt says nonsense. Opus, especially fast mode, is much better for when you know what you want and need to give rapid commands to prototype. Much faster feedback loop. So he's preferring Opus because of faster feedback loop. Opus is much more faster. It might be Opus might be faster, but having used both of them, Opus and Codex is very precise on what you want. It wouldn't do more than what you ask it to do, and it wouldn't do less than what you ask it to do. So you need to understand what you want to do first, and then you can go and ask it, okay, Codex, do this for me. Or you can also go ahead and plan stuff with Codex. You can ask it questions, and it will very accurately like tell you what you need to do, and then at the end of the conversation, it gets okay, let's do X. It's very precise. Kent Sidot says, validating to hear you say this because I went with Opus exclusively for a few weeks and then switched to Codex to test it out, and now I'm using it for 90% of what I'm doing. Not to mention, it's much cheaper. Exactly. Experienced software engineers are always going with Codex. And plus, Codex is way cheaper than Opus. Tristan says, here's my theory. From what I can tell, Codex uses my install skills a lot more than Cloudpod. I think this is a huge advantage. Okay, so he's saying that Codex uses my skills a lot. I personally haven't used Codex skills or any kind of skills. I just go with raw coding, and it's very good. Like now, Jack over here says Codex is not enjoyable to use. More than that, it misinterprets me. I haven't got an issue with Codex at all, like especially with the misinterpretation one. Okay, I tried 5.3 Codex is open code, cursor Codex. Definitely a great model, but it immediately started doing weird stuff. It's a weird blend of obsessing over every detail of my prompt and then randomly ignoring explicit instructions. For me, it's totally opposite. I've been using Codex and it has been doing very, very well with me. I haven't had this issue at all. So I don't know what Jack is talking about over here. Opus 4.6 has barely made a mistake for me so far. Okay. Honestly, I haven't used Opus 4.6. I have used Opus 4.5. And the thing with all the AI agents is that when you give it a lot of things to do, like if your prompt is very broad, it will do weird stuff. And yes, you need to be very, very careful with your prompt, like what you want the AI to do. Now, with Opus 4.5, when I was telling it to do stuff, it will just go and add to do's in random places, and I wouldn't even know about it until much later. So I don't trust either to work fully autonomously, but I'll take 4.6 or 5.3 any day of the week. Okay, that's just personal preference. Uh, Codex is much better, it's not even close. Cloud is more pleasant to work with, and the workflow feels better. ASCII in the terminal matters too. Codex just has more contextual intelligence. It knows what peripheral things need to be made when it's not the primary task, and it tries just that a common sense before shipping it to you. If Codex had a 50 to 100 plan, I'd be on it. I don't know why he's not going with the Codex $20 plan. I mean, it suffices you like very much. Subtle nuances thus are different products solving different problems. Steve. Aditya says, yeah, switched to Codex 7 days ago and I've seen far better results. And I've seen this trend again and again. Now, Dex Warrior says, lol, people are replying you're wrong, Opus is more enjoyable. Yeah, that's the point here. So it's saying, yeah, like Opus is enjoyable, yeah, of course. But Codex is much more precise. Like it's a better coding model. That's what he's saying over here. Anyways, until next time. See ya.